And again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. The contest does come in, the tide is gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of the map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Mac. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
they got it. They did.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Like a phantom menace. You just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more. Just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 spree. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7 spree for Ren. And the win going the way of it. The 5 black on this map number 1. My goodness.
Jake Pancake wipes that idea out as another kill for him, as he's absolutely popping off. Howdy again, doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it is too much here for the side of EWG Red to try to get this one. But again, it's just a contest, and they need to try to get these kills. But Jake Pancake with a 3-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers, absolutely.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the EWG League. Tonight we have a banger on our hands. It's going to be losers round number 2 this time, as I get out of the call real quick. There we go. It's going to be Monarch Gaming Blue going to get up against AoS Midori tonight. Should be a good one. I mean, hopefully a better performance than the Blackout boys were able to put up yesterday. If you guys tuned into that one, that was not particularly close. I think this one will be a lot closer of a matchup. Maybe not super close. We'll end up find out, see what we see tonight, but we'll take a quick look at the rosters for tonight. We'll start out with Monarch Blue. We got Cold Blooded, Darks, Futures, and J Hazard. You saw him on my channel yesterday. And on the flip side, AoS Midori. You got, I believe it's Bruxo, Yen, Daxi, and Yolks to keep an eye out tonight. I mean, Monarch probably still the favorites for me tonight, but we'll see if they're able to keep that trend going where they were pretty dominant in their series. We'll take a quick look at the maps before we get loaded on into here. And we're going to be starting out with Den, HP Colossus, SND Double Scar, and then Den, SND to finish things off here. So, I mean, honestly, I do like this map set. We'll see if, we see some fireworks and a map number 5 is going to be happening. I don't know. It's definitely one of those things where this would be a series I'm probably more expecting that outcome, maybe further down this end of things, maybe map 4, map 5 versus yesterday, but we'll see. I still think Monarch probably the favorites in this one, and, they're going to have to run the gauntlet, and it starts with the first one yesterday, and we'll see if they can continue that one tonight. And AoS, I mean, I haven't really seen them a whole lot. I know of Yokes, but I haven't really seen the rest of them play, so I'm looking forward to seeing some high quality Call of Duty from the Midori guys on the flip side, and we are going to be loading on in. We'll see who strikes first in this map number 1 here. It looks like we are going to be on board with Monarch Blue. Cold-blooded yesterday. He fried man yesterday. I mean, he was doing his thing, and it looks like he's starting off hot as well. Gets the first kill on the board. Going to be soaking some time and maybe going for a little bit of a route here on this player, but I'm unable to find it. Teammates are going to get trades. Future's going for it as well, but can't find it. J Hazard gets dealt with on the overextension, and that is a good re-break coming in. from Midori here. We'll see how long they can hold it. Yen with some shots toward mid, gets another one. Yolks for a double in the feed, and it's just going to be Jay Hazard on the OE. The rest of his teammates kind of stuck in the back of their spawn with 20 seconds left. This has been a great start from Midori. A little bounce back for him as it's going to be Yolks picking up that one toward mid cut. Actually, that was Yen really picking that one toward mid cut. No, it's neither of those. It was Bruxo. Minimap be damned. I can't read, apparently. But the rotations are on. We got Futures. We got Darks in the midst of things. And this pinch from mid couches might be the critical kills to get, and they're not able to find them. Darks wins one in the back, though, and the teammates do stabilize. So nice job on the rebreak from Monarch Blue here. Thought it got a little messy, but they cleaned up their effort, and they did flip the spawns, and they break the hill pretty effectively, pretty quickly there. They gotta be careful, though, because the pinch from couches is on in. They're not really worried about it yet. Cold-blooded is, though. He gets another one. Runs out of bullets, but player still stuck in couches. Should get traded here in a moment. Darks to play the anchor position, to play the spoiler in the back. Able to get one. His teammates pick up the rest, and this has been a pretty good P2 hold to answer back from Midori when they soaked a lot of that previous hill. So maybe we will be seeing a competitive series tonight after all, which is what I was hoping for. So E3 is going to be up next. Both of these teams got to lock in, try and soak a decent amount of time here. It's been very back and forth, so even the scrap time toward old is going to be probably necessary to try and win this series. And Monarch, ooh, nice trade from Darks there. Thought he was about to die. Bruxo with two, though, to answer back for mid-map. Can he find the third one? He's going to get Darks tagged incredibly low here, looking for the trade on his own damage. He'll get it 3 in a row from Bruxo here. Not going to read the flare outer, but it doesn't matter. Future gets absolutely turned on. W win out of Bruxo there. Now he's pushing forward. Has a player right in front of him. And Cold-Blooded not going to check the close corner. He'll get taken out for his efforts. And now Yolks gets another one toward Dojo. And with 30 seconds left, I mean, the spawns are going to be flipped. Daxi with another double. And this has been a good answer back here from Midori. Definitely stuff that you need to do if you're able to win some hardpoint maps here. And Jay Hazard in the Creddy corner. Not going to read him there. Daxi in the back, though, will be spotted out, and now the push is coming. Jay Hazard wins an important first one. Daxi's still in the back, though. You got to deal with this guy soon, and there you go. He's dealt with swiftly. The spawns are going to flip. This has been a pretty textbook map from really both of these teams so far. I feel like doing both a decent job breaking and holding, but see which team starts to stand out the further we go into this map. Bruxo on the front end gets one. Yolks able to get the trade on that one, but 3 are going to fall. Cold-Blooded and Hill for the double for the moment, but is going to die, and the pinch is coming on in. Futures, I don't know what's going on with this guy right now. What was that? I don't know if he's lagging or that was just Codcaster bugging, but that was insane. What I just saw there is gyrating on it. It will be Monarch, though, holding down the spawns, holding down the time, and Jay Hazard on a 4 streak. Almost made it 5 there. You got that one. That would have been disgusting, but good answer back. I mean, it's been blow for blow. Every hill has gone one way or the other cleanly, it seems so far, and this one has been no exception. 3 are going to fall, and now the final 10 should go blue here. So a late break coming on in from Midori. They had an excellent P1 setup last time after they broke as well. They held that for the majority of the time. Let's see if they're able to do it again. Yolks already getting the ball behind enemy lines, able to get one. Tags on into both of the other players as well. Yen trying to lunge forward, do what he can, but Yolks doesn't need his help. He's going to do it all by himself. Nice little double snap on to Darks there. And we might be seeing more of the same here on this P1. We'll see. I mean, Midori, they locked it down for about 30 to 40 seconds last time. We'll see if the break is better this time. For Monarch Gaming, they're just kind of getting cut down in transition. We'll see. They got 3 players bumbling forward. Cold-Blooded does get through, though. I think they know he's here, but, I mean, that doesn't matter. Nobody's blocking for Midori, and the spawns will flip yet again. Maybe a blunder coming out for Midori here. Bruxo on the overextension, though, picks up a important one. He really just needs to stay alive at the moment because his teammates are all dead. If he can win one more, that would be huge, but no, it'll be answered. Jay Hazard doing what he can on all, but the spawns for new are going to be more important than this limited scrap time here. Cold-Blooded, though. I mean, damn. Nice little win from him. 4 streak for himself, but nobody's blocking the back. Yolk just spawns up here for free, and yeah, definitely not something you want to have happen, but see how effectively they're able to utilize these spawns on the break. Let's go into a quick listen in with AoS Midori, see how they break this hit.
No, front time!
I saw, we're still swinging back here.
God.
Another one.
Kill the guy front right here.
I'm dead.
Nice.
Nice, so I'm gonna be your front.
I'm your outer. Outer half health right now. He's still in your front.
Two time weak.
One more, outer. Just two. One more.
Nice.
Up on
Push out.
nice.
I'm blocking. Push out.
Shit on.
Watch.
Holy shit.
God, yokes.
Push out. I'm blocking.
He mid-cut on him. He's on him already. Probably gonna be watching well. Another one P1.
I'm gonna push
I hear you P1. I'm going already.
I'm going to server. We might flip here.
I hear you.
One mid-cut already. Mid-cut, dead slammed.
A bullet on
Another
old
one,
J Hazard.
No, one's in the back.
Watching the
Back
catfish.
dojo, all the way back dojo.
P1 dead.
Still 10. Dark and 10.
Dark, still mid-cut right now. Watch him
I'm
mid-cut.
going mid-cut.
Yeah, I hear you mid-cut. I'm pushing out Dojo. Give me a second.
Dojo. Outer.
Dojo dead.
Good shit,
What's on me?
Dax.
What's on me?
Okay, you got player. Time this pinch.
Dead. Another one there. Outer way.
Outer weak. Outer dead. P1 on me.
I spawned
P1 on
dojo.
me.
I spawned dojo.
He's going mid-cut.
Hey, has
Mid,
a bullet.
I'm hitting mid.
At the comms of AoS Midori there. They sound good. I liked what I heard. Wait for this pinch. Don't rush it. I like what I heard there. Maybe a little frantic, but I mean, honestly, I like the energy that they were showing. Let's take a quick listen. A gander at the other side. See how Monarch Blue are common in this map number 1 as well.
I'm new right now.
On the back pillars.
Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me.
Watch your front roof.
Front, right now. Fuck.
Oh my god,
he's
yes,
stunned.
Weak. No,
Oh, that's
my
stupid,
God.
bro.
Server,
He's in
bro,
the back.
he's-
Back pillars.
I'm cruising. Just take whoever's back there. Take your time.
My god, he's fucking couches, bro. He's
Oh,
couches.
server right now. Server.
In the back.
One more in point, one in the back. To your right, Futures. One in the back.
They're all in the back.
They're back. Yeah, they're on point. That's four.
Out front now. Boys.
Sit in the back. No, sit in the back.
Yeah. We got it.
Two in the front. 1 week. I killed one.
They're going to play him.
On the back.
They're gonna be playing you. They're gonna be playing you.
Server.
I
One
got
outer.
Weak. No way, bro.
Just gonna. Fuck it.
Yep, I'm going new. I'm going broken. On a point.
At the comms of Monarch Blue there. They sound pretty good. Maybe a little bit flustered, and I'm not really sure. I'm loving exactly some of the frantic calls I'm hearing, but so far it's been about a tie game, so it seems to be working for them so far, but needs to be working a little bit better because this game is a little bit too a little bit too close to be comfortable. It's been a very back and forth game, kind of blow for blow, hill for hill, and that's, you know, kind of what you see on this map sometimes. People locking down hills on each side. Cold-blooded trying to be the hero in the back, but he probably should have just backed up there. He was the only one past the 50-yard mark, and he's going to pay the price for it. Nice stun on the hill for P1, and J Hazard able to get a double for his efforts, though, so the pinch is on. Yolks in the back, knows there's one toward Broken. He gets the first one. There's another one toward Couch, though. Can't win it. Cold-blooded tag low. Is the trade going to be there quickly? It looks like he is able to wiggle on out with his life. He'll live for another push, so the next couple of hills are going to be for the game. Cold-blooded playing his life beautifully, but just not able to find the opening pick. J Hazard gets the trade, but he needs to go big, and he cannot do it. It has just been the blue wall in the back of kills right now. Yen gets help of the kill with Bruxo, and I mean, so far, so good for AoS Midori doing their thing on the front of this time. We'll see how long they can hold it here. Still 30 seconds to claim. Yolks, really a big reason why they're in the position they are in. Daxi super soaking. Yolks for the kills. The AR is out. The pistol's out. The trades are good. Yolks for another double kill on the time. And still 20 more seconds to find, and Yolks is still going. Are they going to read him in this corner? Looks like the stun grenade will connect, and honestly, this is good scrap time. That's great scrap time for Midori here. They could basically win the game off of this now. They're within about 10 seconds of doing so. On rotation toward new. Yolks is going to die, so far, it will be Monarch. They have the rotation, but they got to be pretty much perfect from here on out. Cannot afford to flip spawns here either. J Hazard maybe got a little bit over-aggressive toward mid-map. He'll fall, and now the pinch is coming on in as well. Dark's tagged down incredibly low. We'll see how they elect to approach this. Midori have a shot at doing so. J Hazard's off the map, and there you go. 4 are gonna fall. 10 seconds is all that remains now. Cold-blooded gonna be spawning behind them. They're not reading the spawns. I don't know how they didn't read the spawns there, and now the pinch is on in. 2 are gonna fall the other direction. Monarch trying to do what they can to get themselves in this game. Yokes is gonna go for a huge kill. No, it's Futures. Before falling, able to get 1, but still 20 seconds left, and you have to hit this old J Hazard. 2 seconds, 1. You gotta go. You gotta get something, and you can't do it. Dark's tried, but he will fall, and it will be AoS Midori in that map 1, taking the victory in that one. Not something I was expecting going into this, but I had a feeling we were going to be in for a much closer series than yesterday, so I'm glad. You're going to be seeing that now as Yokes. I mean, you see him on this kill cam, man, doing his thing. Absolutely turning up in this map number 1. And we'll see going forward. I mean, if that continues, Yokes has been that guy. I've seen him before. Definitely a shooter. See if they can take that same momentum into map number 2 as well. Great map from him, as well as Daxi. Just getting on the hill time, man. 1:55 as well for his squad. So, yeah, we'll see, man. We're going to be heading to that Colossus SND. So, a map you typically don't see a whole lot in Search and Destroy. I'm surprised. I mean, you know, kind of shocked, honestly. It's still in the map pool. But, you know, it is what it is. So, we will be seeing that one here in a moment. And that might be the first map Monarch Blue. I feel like kind of convincingly lost that one toward the tail end of that one. Just that P2, man. It was that last P2. They just weren't able to break. They didn't have the spawns and just could not win the gunfights. It's a hard hill to break for that reason. And it looks like, oh, wow, they're starting it right away. So no need for an intermission here. We'll be heading straight on in to that one after all. Midori doing their thing in that first one. We'll see if they can keep that going. Search and Destroy, definitely a different beast than Hardpoint, but I don't know what to expect now. All my predictions might just be out the window. And we'll see who strikes first in this one. Curious if anybody's going to be sniping in this Search and Destroy. I'm going to take a quick gander, honestly, over here through the players and see. Don't think anybody has it out for offense, but for defense, you never know. Looks like J Hazard just going to be jump spotting for the moment. Looks like nobody going to be sniping, so no fireworks for me. No boomstick in this one. Sad. Sad days. But I can understand why. On Colossus, right? It's kind of a close quarters map. If you have a sniper out and you're in a clutch situation, it's almost impossible to try and retake. You have to hit some amazing shots, but looks like the wrap through B might come out for Midori in this first one. It looks like 6 is right next to a player, but he's not going to read it. Yeah, Darks, I don't know what just happened. Maybe his controller disconnected. Looked like he stopped playing for a moment. Maybe lag spike. I don't know. But regardless, it's going to be Daxi for first blood. Now Yolk's got to be careful, though. On the overextension, he's going to die in trade. Maybe an OE there. Unnecessary. 2v2 now. Bomb is down, though, so the retake has to be on now for Monarch. Again, reading it, but not in time. J Hazard's here. They're both toward P2, and now Daxi has 2 on the round. It's going to have to be the ace clutch for him, and he's been spotted as well. Cold-blooded going for the bomb. Daxi gets him, but not enough. J Hazard too quick on the movement there to close the gap, and he will get the defuse, and there you go, Monarch. They'll strike first here in this Search and Destroy. Good stuff from them. See if they can clean it up. Going forward. Maybe make it a little bit more convincing in the SND. I know yesterday they absolutely boobopped Blackout Academy, but, I mean, different map, different team, different circumstances. You can't expect the same result here. Looks like it's going to be Daxi sniping this round. I was wondering if anybody was going to pull out the sniper. I'm so glad we got at least one person sniping at the moment. Oh, I think he spotted a pixel here. Oh, that was so close. Literally a millisecond earlier. And he probably would have got that. And he's going to get offered it again. Yeah, don't peek him again, or you'll suffer the same fate. Yoke's getting aggressive toward mid-map from bottom. He's going to get one. Slide Chows gets the second one, and that just leaves Futures in the 1v4. I mean, gets the hot Yokes, but not sure if he's able to salvage this round. Bomb is down literally top mid, and I don't really think he's going to be even able to retrieve this bomb. Daxi going for some shoulders here. Going for the quick scope. Oh, he gets a hit marker. Unlucky. Hashtag aim higher. I'm surprised he didn't go for the ego chow, but honestly, I could understand why. You don't want to sell your teammates round by going for flashy stuff. That's how you lose rounds, so patience pays off. He'll back on up. And now Future. I mean, what do you even do in this situation? 20 seconds left. Nothing you can really do. He'll run into the lion's den, and he'll get cleaned up, so. Back and forth we go. And Daxi, you did get the kill after all. It wasn't a flashy one, but you don't need it to be. You just need to make sure you win the rounds. It's all about W's at the end of the day. Doesn't matter how you got there as long as the score is in your favor at the end. One apiece. And I do like that Daxi puts away the sniper on offense, because I feel like offensive sniping, especially on this kind of map, is probably just worse than defensive sniping, just in general, because, you know, you got to get pushed up, you got to get aggressive, and it's hard to do with a sniper rifle. We've seen players like Sib do it, but that guy's a freak of nature. Daxi, top mid, gonna get stunned. Nice stun from Cold Blooded, gets the first one for Monarch. And everybody seems to be hovering towards statue right now for Midori, but are they going to be able to get involved here? This timing from Cold Blooded will be everything. Can Bruxo get the answer back at the very least here? There is 2 players jump spotting toward top mid at the moment. And it looks like Yolks is trying to get aggro. He's going to find a sub on the ground. He'll pick it up. And it looks like Cold Blooded. He's going to clear out P1. Jay Hazard has the alarm bells. He'll back on up. And now B-Bomb on the cards. Stun's gonna land. Darks, do you spot him in the corner here, or are you waiting for the first one? Yen gets traded immediately. Bruxo gets 1 on the trade, but all left to Yolks, and it looks like Yolks gonna have the sniper this round. He picks up the sub, and he's gonna get taken care of, so. 2-1 now. Monarch, they'll answer back. And now we know both of the snipers on each of the teams. I'll be more invested a little bit to see the sniper rifle back and forth. I was curious if we were even going to see it at all, to be honest, because I know some teams, they just don't snipe at all, and it can be a hindrance, for sure, if you don't even have the ability to pull it out, for sure, so I'm curious if Yolks is going to put it to good use or not. I'm surprised he pulled it out that round, but we'll see if he keeps it out here. I'm going to stay on board with him for a moment. Looks like he does put it away, so no sniper rifle action this time. It looks like B is going to be the bomb site of choice for Monarch. Smoke's going to land, and that will give, hopefully, some clearance for bomb. But this player in the smoke, that's going to be Yolks looking for something, but no aim assist in the smoke. You got to be careful here. Shots flying everywhere. He gets the first one. Daxi traded immediately, coming on through, but this pinch from Bruxo might be the nail. We'll see if he can find it. He's going for the timing. He gets it. Now just Jay Hazard. Watching the pinch, was on an island to try and isolate all 3 of these gunfights if he's able to do so, but didn't check the close corner. And he will fall as well, and this has been an incredibly tight search so far. No team really has a foothold, and it can be really hard to play offense on this map, man. Planting the bomb on Colossus can be very, very difficult. Reason we don't see it a whole lot. I was actually quite surprised to see it in this series. I believe this was Midori's map pick. Let me look back up. I'm curious, actually, who picked. I believe it was. Let me double check. Oh, never mind. It was Monarch's map pick. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense why we're seeing it here, then. Because Monarch lost map number 1. Obviously, Midori's map pick on that one, so we'll see. Smoke's going to land toward B. Yolks getting aggro. Spots 1, but that's not the gunfight you want to take with the sub in that angle. He's probably going to get cleaned up through the smoke, but Dark's unable to find him. Yolks is still alive and kicking, despite all of the damage he has encountered. Just doing what he can to try and live here. Cold-blooded. Gonna be close. Spots Yolks, but no, maybe not. No, I mean, I don't know how he didn't know he was there. His teammate was fighting him for like 20, 30 seconds there. Now a 2v3 situation. Yolks does end up getting cleaned up, so Monarch, they'll stabilize, but they're not out of the woods yet. Yeah, no, if he won that one, could have been a huge gunfight to find, but Daxi, runs out of bullets with the pistol. Just needed 1 more shot, and that could have been the 1v1. Unable to find it. Very close situation, but just not enough ammo. And yeah, that's what you get for sniping sometimes. You're left in a clutch situation, you don't have a weapon, and you pay the price for it. Had Daxi had the sub there, he probably gets 2. It's a tough play call to make. Looks like he'll put that away. On the defense now, we'll see. I'm actually curious now. Where are they going to go? Are they going to go B this time? Looks like they might try it. A 2-stack, though, on the defense. Yolks and Bruxo going to be on this bomb site. They know they're still here. I'm surprised they're playing so far up here. But it doesn't matter because Bruxo gets the first blood for absolutely free. He's just offered a clean headshot and he'll get it. Yolks, maybe a scam on the bomb site, goes for a chow and he'll get team shotted. Daxi through top mid, though. He's got to be careful here because number 7 right next to him. Yeah, Jay Hazard just jumps up, gets the perfect timing, and that's the numbers advantage for Monarch. Yen just trying to watch A at the moment, but he's got to be careful. Guy on the statue just watching exactly where he went. And I think Dark's relayed the info. They're both toward B, guys. Just lay the rock at A. Looks like the bomb will be planted. Oh, this pinch from Darks might be deadly, though. He's behind both of these guys. If we can find the first one, this is probably round over. He didn't see the first one toward top mid, though, but Freddy Corner coming in clutch there will secure the round for Monarch. And finally, an offensive round victory for one of these squads. Monarch going to capitalize, and they'll take the round, a little 2-round edge, really, and give themselves a little bit of comfortable breathing room. You don't really want to be 1 round, you know, ahead or behind, really. You want to keep it, you know, pretty one-sided regardless. I mean, once you start to get some separation, you feel a little bit more comfortable to make some plays. Maybe not as nervous, but 4-2. AoS on the offense. If they can find this one, they're right back in it, but they've been struggling. Whole team's really been struggling on the offense to really even get the bomb planted. We'll see if they can do it this round. Bruxo with a Kobe over the top, and he gets the double kill with the barrel. I had a feeling. I didn't see it blow up yet, and I mean, that is why you want to shoot the barrel out before you go to that spot, especially in SND, folks. Right there, as Jay Hazard gets one back, but I fear it might all be for naught. Cold-blooded for the clutch. Has the M15 in hand. Can he kill him on bomb in time? If he goes right now, he might be able to stop the plant from going through, and there you go. There's the first one. He's immediately gonna get chowed, though. Draxi is here, and he gets it. AoS. Thanks to them damn barrels. They'll get the third one on the board. Four to 3 now. Still anybody's game. Now that AoS won that round, they definitely have more of a chance to try and win this search and destroy. It's just 1 round at a time. The fact that they won an offense is huge, because that puts the target on Monarch Blues back now. If they lose this round, we're all square. Curious how Monarch elect to play this. Haven't really seen a ton plays through mid yet for either of these teams, and Cold-Blooded going for a chow, not going to find it. First blood, though, from a rogue nade, though, does find it. That'll be Darks answering the call. And Jay Hazard just, okay, well, maybe not the best position there. Scams his life away. Yolks gets one back, but he's going to immediately get traded. The push through mid from Cold-Blooded works out in the end on the last player, and it will be Monarch, the first to reach map point. And I didn't love what Jay Hazard did there, but it didn't matter. They already had the numbers edge, so they just surged forward. Got the trades, and they'll take the round. And what do you do now if you're Midori, is really the question. Haven't had too much success on offense, and I don't think you're going to get away with some barrel bomb cheese this round, so how do you elect to approach this? Honestly, I feel like if they just flood toward A, just 4-stack it, might be just their best effort. Just run it down, subs in hand, throw some tacks, get aggressive before the players get set up. Might be the best approach. That would probably be what I would try and run here, but Cold-Blooded and Co. They're already involved. It's going to be 2 toward mid. Cold-Blooded shot in the back, though. Hold up. 2 kills go the other direction now, and it's definitely still possible now. Especially with this route from Jay Hazard, though. He might be the annoying thorn that they have to deal with. He's going to spot both of them. Goes for the first one, gets it. Too low to go for the Ego Chow on the second. Daxi is there. And that could have spelled disaster for Midori. But Future, he's still alive and kicking, so you got to deal with him. Bomb has been collected. Looks like it's going to go down. So now, Future for the 1v2 for the map. Probably has a pretty good idea of where they're at, but has the M15. Going to be tough to clear top mid with this weapon. And you got Daxi just hovering with the sub. Rude. Bruxo's right next to him as well. But they really don't have any info on where he's at. So once he shoots, once they spot him, they will. And there you go. They spotted him out. Now they know exactly where he's at. They can just play for him. Future. Gonna go for the first one. Finds him. 1v1. 20 seconds left. Daxi has been spotted as well. Honestly, just go for the defuse at this point. He might not even check here. Oh my god, this timing is disgusting. Future thinks he's gonna wrap, but he's not going to. He's gonna go for the bomb check, and Future, oh, unfortunate. A missed opportunity in that one. Probably could have just stuck the bomb. He'll get the kill. And he's on a 4 spree, so... if they lose the next round, too, this might be a hellstorm that can save them the game if he's able to reach that threshold, but... AoS. They'll put another round on the board, another offense on the board as well. Still possible for Midori. And we'll see what Future does off the spawn here. Still pretty far away from the Hellstorm. You know, I made a pretty big point about it, but he might not even earn it. He needs 4 more kills. Bruxo going for an ego shell on the crate, able to get some tags in, but not enough for a kill. Stun is going to land on 1. Now you got 2 people toward B. Got to be careful here. There's 3 people here. Bruxo going for some dangerous shoulders here. More like wide chows, really. He's able to get the info that still multiple players are here, but can he get any damage, any info? It's going to be Yolks, though, to strike first. Now Bruxo feeling a little bit braver, pushing up forward, but that was a mistake. And Yolks trying to get the trade. He has both of them in front of him, able to line up the first. And now the pinch player dealt with as well. J Hazard, 1v3, and he cannot get anything going. And we are headed to round 11. The clutch from AoS Midori. And they might just save themselves this map. Patience pays off in that instance. Yolks, nice little double from him in that round. Actually, he got 3 in that round. I just missed one off the camera, so Yolks doing a great job locking down B. But AoS, they're on the offense in round 11. Not exactly ideal. We'll see exactly what they pull off this time. It looks like the pressure toward A might be the play. Trophy system's out. Looks like Future. I think he did shoot the barrel this time. I believe that's what he was doing. Yep, well, regardless, the barrel's blown up now. Don't need to worry about that. He still does have that trophy system. And little does AoS know, they have the bomb site completely free to plant here for a moment, but they got to be careful still because the pinch is coming on in. This gunfight on the pinch is going to be everything. The first one's going to fall. Daxi, they know he's in this corner. They're just waiting for him to try and make a play. J Hazard just creddied up in a corner. Does he spot him? No, he didn't see him. Somehow didn't find him there. Cold-blooded toward the tunnel, though. Might get exposed for this position again. Tagged incredibly low here. Number 6 going for the chow. It's going to be Darks. He gets it. 2v3. 40 seconds now. And you still got to plant this bomb if you're Midori. Bruxo going to be trying to find an answer back, but can he get any sort of info? So far, I mean, everybody just backing on up. Bruxo going for some shots. Spots 2 toward the B-bomb. And he'll go for this plan, but that's really the only play you have at this point. Future knows he's on the bomb, going for the bomb planter. Unable to find him. No, sloppy shots. And Bruxo gets out, 11 HP. You got to be careful, though, because Daxi for top mid. And he pre-fires. He gets the first one. Low HP. He should get traded here in a moment. And he will. Bruxo for the 1v2. He knows they're both there. Can you get out around the corner? And he can. The defuse is coming in, though. Bruxo, you got to go. You got to activate, and you're not able to do it. And it will be Monarch. A nail-biting round 11. That almost got away from them. But they clutched up in the end. And they took their map pick, but it was incredibly close. Not exactly ideal. A great map, though, to watch, though. Good resilience from really both teams there. A tough one from Yen. I mean, that was probably really the difference maker for Midori in that one. They probably could have took it. But Yan just had, kind of a stinker. It happens, man. You know, it went round 11. You tried, but unfortunately, you are going to fall. And we'll be tied here at 1 apiece going into our next map, which will be Scar Overload. So we'll see. I mean, this is probably going to be for all the marbles here, is my guess. Whoever wins this one probably, I feel like more often than not, ends up winning the series. If you're able to win the Overload, you can definitely win the series if you're tied up 1 apiece. So we'll see if that ends up happening here. I liked what we saw out of both of those teams, really. I feel like there was some definitely mistakes going through for both of them. I pointed out a few in the game, but definitely some things to clean up. Maybe a little bit too much over-shouldering, I guess, or wide swinging. Not even shouldering, kind of people just wide swinging, shouldering too far out in the open, I saw from both squads there. So maybe that'll get cleaned up going forward, but for Scar in particular, I feel like this is a map that now with the change coming through, I feel like the time is going to run down incredibly quickly now. So it's one of those ones where I'm going to keep an eye on the clock. We might not even need to go to the score limit based on how the resets go, but we'll see. We'll send it to a quick break. We'll get map 3 locked and loaded here in a moment, so we'll see you in a minute. We'll be back with some more action. are back with map number 3. You're all tied up here, folks. One apiece. Monarch answering back in the round 11. A very close SND, but Hardpoint wasn't exactly so close as I got jabaited with a little restart here. So we're going to get that situated here in a second, but a very good bounce back from Monarch to find here. That was a SND that I thought that they were going to take kind of comfortably. I know that these guys are great at SND, but Midori put up a huge fight toward the end. They came back, went all the way down to the wire, but unfortunately, they weren't able to claim that one, so we will be tied. And, you know, we're headed to that overload as well. And, I mean, map number 1, Hardpoint. You know, Den was definitely Midori's map here. We're going to be heading to Scar. A little bit different, more of an AR-paced map, I would say. So we'll see. I mean, Yolks has been frying, man. The AR4 AoS right now. He's been putting up some numbers, especially on that Den. In that one, I mean, he's been doing a great job. Who's going to be able to step up for Monarch Blue here to answer the call? Really, I feel like Futures could be that guy, but we'll see if he's able to be up to the task, as we do get the restart on in, and we will be heading back into the map here in a moment. We'll see if that's going to be the case. What's up, Steph? How you guys doing, chat, by the way, tonight? How you guys feeling? I know we, you know, little last minute. I was playing 8s before this. I set an alarm. Thank God I set that alarm, or I probably would have missed this freaking cast. I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, proactive. I gotta stop playing some 8s right beforehand, but it is what it is. I'm doing great. Might have another one after this as well for XP. I'm not sure if I'm doing another cast tonight. I'll let you guys know when I know more, but we'll see. This series has been very close so far. I'm expecting this one to go all 5 maps, kind of based on just the eye test, what I've seen so far. I feel like this definitely has been some 2 close teams and has the makings to do so. We'll find out, though. OE coming on through. Jay Hazard playing it incredibly slowly here, but it's going to be Bruxo able to get the first blood, and everybody just, I mean, absolutely chilling in corners. They don't not want to die. Off the break here. Daxi with some pre-fires, able to stay alive. Yolks gets credit for 1, and look at how far up Bruxo is in your base. This is playing more like a SND, what I'm watching right now. Nobody really moving for either of these squads, and I can understand why. Bruxo gets 1 on the OE, and now the pinch coming on in. Unfortunately, you got Futures with a double kill in the back, so all that work might be for naught. Bruxo is still in your base, though. You got to clear him out soon, and the drone is moving. This might be a first cap on the board. Stun's going to land, but it's not going to be enough for the cap, and it's a goal line defense from Monarch at the end there. Nerve-wracking stuff, but they were able to narrowly survive, and they're going to get a couple of kills in transitions as well. We'll see what ends up happening here going into this, but let's go into a quick listening with Monarch Gaming, see how they're coming off their start.
Looking up.
Yeah, back up.
I'm going
plane. I'm going plane.
Yep.
Two more.
Waiting for y'all, boys.
I'm going in this one, white wall.
Fuck, I died. They're going plane, I'll plane.
White wall.
They're going plane.
I got stuck on a thing.
Yo, 2 more white wall. I killed 1. You guys got that, right? You guys need me?
I'm weak.
They're going there. They're going there.
Dead. I did not mean to pick it up.
Plane, bring it back.
No, 2 plane.
1 dead.
I'm 18. I'm red. I'm waiting for you guys.
I'm pushing plane.
Play plane, Future.
Bro.
I'm playing, boys. I'm playing. Come.
Bro.
No.
Mark it. Bro, someone told me to fucking push back, and I push back, bro.
On B. Oh, they're tank. White wall.
Protect that bomb. I'm watching white wall.
Green dead.
Push up.
Red.
I'm pushing out. Get that bomb. Come plane.
Yep.
I'm standing back. Front. Hazard front.
Go.
I got this one. I'm in this one.
There's literally 2 on.
What the fuck? There's 2.
We literally have numbers there. What the fuck are we doing? We have that shit.
And that's the comms of Monarch Blue. You can definitely hear the frustration, definitely some miscommunication, especially with that play toward the red area there. Player pulled the drone back toward red. The rest of his teammates going plane, just not on the same pages. You can clearly tell some frustration coming out, as well as they probably could have had that cap there at the end, but we'll see. I mean, time is dwindling down a lot faster of halves now that the stop time comes into play with only 2 minutes on the actual game clock, but that's going to be 3 dead. Yolk's the last one alive, and this is probably going to be the first one on the board. You don't need to rush this one, though. but they will get it anyway. So at the very end, it will be Daxi cleaning up your base, but finally a score coming through for Monarch. They had the drone in their base for the last, I don't even know how long, a couple of minutes there, just were not able to convert. And despite, you know, another rough start from Yen, I mean, they've held them to a 1-0 advantage. Daxi going for the drone with about a second left, and we'll see if they're able to make something happen with this one. Yolk's gonna be top blue, gets the credit for a kill though. This might be a counter cap coming in with about a second left on the clock. This clock's gonna stop. Yen is gonna put the finisher on the board, and we are all tied up here and potentially have another cap going. As long as you're on the reset, you could still stop the clock. It's still possible to get a score, no matter how low the clock is now, as two are going to fall. Another one going for it. Bruxo, low HP, but Future is going to die, and that was the most important kill that AoS could have gotten there. They had to make sure they killed the drone carrier with all of them spawning up, and they just barely avoid a second cap on the board. So, I mean, not the best half, not the cleanest half, really either of these teams, honestly. Looking at both of these guys to clean it up as we go forward, but I'm curious, you know, what we end up seeing from Midori here. I mean, they took the first hard point. I wouldn't say super comfortably, but it seemed like they, in the communication aspect, they were pretty comfortable going into that one. So, as we do start this second half, I want them to, you know, I mean, they basically just slowed down and played S&D the first half, which I did like, but maybe get some more teamwork going. Maybe get a little bit more pace going as well. They were playing a little bit, maybe too slow from what I like, but we'll see if they can avoid this one. And honestly, I feel like just Yen, just having another tough map, really need him to turn up. I feel like if he's able to turn up at this one, they could definitely break it wide open, but just having a rough go of it so far. We'll see if he can turn up, as he's already going to be the first blood. So not exactly the ideal start. Yoke's getting tagged down low, and he's going to die as well. And we'll see if Bruxo can stop the onslaught of red arrows in your base, and already another 3 dead. Yen on the portal, able to find 1, and he lines him up, gets 2, and that was huge. That probably would have been a cap had Yen not gone big there, going for number 3. Honestly, probably could have wallbanged him there. But they got to be wary of Jay Hazard. Yeah, he's behind enemy lines. Nobody top green dealing with it. Jay Hazard gets a double. And now you have to backtrack to deal with him quickly, but that might just be the score. Yen not in time to deal with the pressure. And that is a early one for Monarch Gaming here. And we wanted to listen with Monarch. Let's go into one with AoS Midori here. See how they're common in this map number 3 here. See what's going right. See what's going wrong, really.
Oh, he's so green. Yeah.
Yeah, push up, push up, push up, push up.
He's pushing out our green, pushing out.
Oh,
there's
he's
two
on
blue.
one side.
Yeah, they're pushing out plane.
Wait, mid cut.
One top green. One top green, top green. A bullet right now, still top green.
No way, bro. Bottom P3, wait. One more,
He's
one
still
more.
top green, still top green.
Don't see him. Top green dead.
Yeah, we're spawning weird. There's one
There's
top blue right now.
Jay Hazard dead.
Nice. One
White
shot,
wall
shot.
dead. Another one white wall, they're tank, he's on tank, he's on tank. Last on the tank, last on the tank.
I'm gonna grab it.
What? Oh, he's top roof blue. Top roof blue.
Yeah, they're in the back, Watch
No,
it.
back Joe. Backside Joe. Main that.
Nice, that's 2. I'm pushing up. Top blue. No way, bro.
Top blue weak.
He says top blue.
Front,
Yeah,
futures.
hold on, I'm going
Back
to
up, back up.
Okay.
That's been cut on me.
Yo, top plane.
One flanked our plane, he's our plane. They're gonna grab it, they're gonna go B.
And maybe not the best comps coming in through this for AoS Midori there, and we'll see. I mean, it looks like another one's going to get relayed on through. They just lose the gunfights in transition, and I mean, they still have control of your base. Now, if you're Midori, you got to be careful. Daxi going for an overextension, but shots are going to be off the mark. Looking like a windmill on the map at the moment. He is able to clean up the 1 kill, though, but can you stay alive here? That's really more important than anything. He's able to stay alive for a moment, and that buys his team times to get some kills. So, I mean, they're only down 2 scores, and now with the new rules, you can basically score whenever, wherever. But it's got to be more of a team effort going forward, as I believe the Hellstorm coming on in from Dark's going to stop it before it starts. Future's able to get 2, and the Hellstorm not even needed just for the info, as everybody gets cleaned up now from Midori. Jay Hazard already in your green, going for spawn kills, gets 1, gets 2, looking for number 3, but it'll be Dark's cleaning that one up. And at this point, you don't even really need to go for another score if you are Monarch here. You could just play the time, but Cold-Blooded going for it anyway. Might as well put number 4 in, make it even more difficult. And now with the 3-score edge, it's basically got to be flawless from Midori going forward. And if you are Monarch, you could just play keep away at this point. Just get kills on the drone reset. Make sure they're not comfortable in the spot to do so. Cold-Blooded, Jay Hazard, they'll shut down the reinforcements for a moment, but Bruxo does get 2 at the very least, but with 5 seconds left, nobody gonna be able to touch it. And that'll be it. Monarch, they answer back with a pretty decisive map number 3 here. Good bounce back from them, heading forward in this series. And I was kind of right on the money with a lot faster of an overload now, especially on Scar. I feel like this is a map where it's kind of hard to touch the drone in general to get, you know, comfortable to stay alive with it. It's not like Exposure where you can kind of rat in corners with the drone and just go side to side on Scar. I feel like there's a lot of open lanes, open lines of sight, and I mean, the clock ran down a lot faster than you normally would see after the change, so good job from Monarch as they will take map number 3, and they'll be up 2-1 now, heading into this hard point coming up next, which I believe is also Scar. So should be an interesting one. I'm curious what exactly is going to be happening on this map number 4 here, because Scar hardpoint, I mean, you know, Monarch Gaming looked pretty good in the overload. I mean, Yen definitely struggling so far. I'm not sure. I don't remember back to map 1 if he had a great map or not, but he's been struggling the past 2. So looking at him to go big if they're going to extend this series to reach that search and destroy after all here, because not the best start from him. But it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And we'll see if AoS Midori can finish strong and send us the distance. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with map number 4 here in a moment. And after a short little break, we are back with map number 4 here, and what could be the final map in this series. That's going to be up to Midori here, really. If they want to send us the distance to see that map number 5 after all, it's got to be a big effort from them going forward here. Looking at Yen, step it up big here and have a turnaround map number 4. And honestly, the hard point is kind of where they excelled in map number 1. It was very close, but I feel like they did a great job in their setups and their breaking, really both of the squadrons, but we'll see if they can translate that to a better effort in this one. Daxi didn't love that spot, and he'll get taken down for free. J Hazard gets some shots on in toward the blue window, and it will be Monarch on the point first here. Daxi with a nice little Kobe. Takes care of one on the point. No trophy systems yet, so the nade should be deadly here, and looks like the deadly pinch might come on in from Yen if he's able to find one. Gets one, going for number 2. Does a lot of damage, though. Daxi should be there for the trade, and he is. Yokes for the cleanup, and that'll be all 4 dead. That's the clean wave of kills. Now the rotations. They're going to be favoring Midori here with Yokes positioning, but he's got to be careful because he just gave it up at the worst possible time. Cold-blooded spotted him out behind enemy lines, and now he's already through toward Nuke. Cold-blooded, wow. Able to win it. Shaky shots in the end, and Dark's similar shaky vibe there from him, but regardless, they win the gunfights anyway. And now it will be Monarch on the point, but they're going to get cleaned up immediately as I say that. So maybe still a foot race to try and get map positioning here. Both teams playing it incredibly slow here. Surprised to see that, honestly. The pace in map number 1 was pretty quick, so slowing it down, maybe not what I was anticipating. Ruxo being annoying in the back right now, waiting for his teammates to get involved. He will get cleaned up in the end, and so far it's been back and forth. And this is what we saw in the first map, if you guys remember. It was very, very close, and then at the very end, it seemed like one hill finally went Midori's way, and they were able to win the game off of it, basically. So we'll see if they can do the similar thing on Scar, but so far it has been pretty even, all things considered. Daxi with 8 kills, top Slayer for the moment. Midori on rotation. They got to be careful here because the arrows, they're coming, and they're coming quick. We'll see if Dark's able to stay alive, and he cannot. Midori showing out big on this rotation despite not being there first. They win the important gunfights anyway. We'll see how long they can hold this for. No trophy systems as of yet, and yeah, there you go. There's the nade kill. Nades are deadly early on in hardpoint without any trophy systems to assist you. Bruxo gets 1, but low HP. Going for the trade, he gets it. Now just Jay Hazard on the plane. Hetty, how long can you stay alive? And the answer is quite a while. He goes for all 3 of them. Gets an ace, basically, there. 4 spree for him. A nice rebreak. Thanks to Jay Hazard there. On the time as well. Can you push through now? If you are Monarch. You got some time to work with. 20 of it, to be exact. You already got Darks pushing on up. Futures tries to slide through. He's going to play his life for a brief moment. And it's going to be number 2. Daxi, not reading the spawn outs. He's going to have his knife out, and it might have been able to knife that player. A crazy gunfight. And it will be Monarch getting the spawns when you need them. So, good job from them pushing on through. We'll see how long they're able to hold this. Let's go into an early listening with Monarch. See other comment on map number 4.
I'm B overload. I'm on B overload.
They can play top blue. Top blue. Front. One front.
2 B overload. Watch top blue. Watch top blue. Nice.
Top blue weak. Top blue weak.
Oh my god, in our back. They all pinched me, bro.
Alright, you gotta play together, boys.
He's
One
on the back.
front.
Top blue, top blue, top blue.
Top blue, top blue, top blue.
He's giving
One
you
more
bottom.
top blue. One more top blue.
They
He
playing in?
sees
No,
me. One in the back, in the back. I'm playing you, boys.
They're weak on point.
One more in the back. One more in the back.
Yeah, cool.
Let's do
Pin you.
Oh, it's all old. I just had timing.
Stay in the back. Yeah, stay in the back. You got spawns though.
Cody, hold. I spawned out. Cody, watch behind you.
Oh, white. Oh,
Where's he
white
going?
wall. White wall.
On me. One on me.
I can't, bro. They come.
Weak in the back. One top green. One in the back. They spawn in the back.
No, in the
Top green
back. Back green.
Back green.
Back green dead.
Nice. Off front now.
I'm playing time. That's it. Someone watch me
I
over.
got your hop up. I got your hop up.
P1. On the black box. If you see him. Whoever's up there.
Someone watch my hop up. No way, guys.
Front.
And that was the comps of Monarch Blue there. And I mean, it's good to see that they, you know, are at least consistent. Winning, losing, doesn't matter. The frustration is there. The anger is there in the communication. You could just see it. You could hear it. Be tangible. I understand your pain, guys. Don't worry about it. I will yell at my ranked teammates for you later. But on the flip side, it will be a good, I mean, honestly, a good time to spawn them out if you are Monarch here, because Midori going to be spawning all the way behind old, right when the hill pops for new, and this is a good setup that Monarch have. And honestly, I'm curious how Midori is going to break this. It looks like instantly is going to be the answer that I am seeing at the moment. Team kill, not exactly ideal. It will be Midori stabilizing, so let's go into a listening with them, see how they're comment as well.
Hold on. I got you
Yeah.
shot.
On the flank.
There's a guy here on top of me.
Both on time, weak. Nice, good shit.
There's
Right, top red.
He's in shot.
Back green.
Stop.
Back green.
I'm help your time. I'm
Top
help your
green. One
Either
front
one.
on me.
It's shopping.
One top green.
One's wrapping our side. He's in shop on me.
Stop pushing you.
Dead, nice.
Stop pushing you.
I have this
Go
guy.
new, Bruno. Top new already.
Once you
Yeah,
top
one
right
shot.
there, yeah. Got me like it.
What's your shot, please? Top green
On
dead.
new
one for
already.
18
We
a bullet.
gotta go.
There's one front 18. One there shop on me. P1 a bullet right now. One in front 18.
18 dead. I'm setting time.
Shot.
Time,
One shot.
time.
One shot.
Chop weak.
Thomas a
P1.
bullet. Thomas a bullet. Cold blooded.
He's there front. He's there blue. They're blue clear. On P2.
Dead.
Nice. That spawn back. They're
18
spawning green. They're
dead,
spawning
18
green. They're
dead.
spawning green. They're spawning green. One their back red. He's their back red. Good. Out of the route.
One more.
my bad,
Nice.
bro,
Good
my
shit.
bad,
Good shit. No, you're good. You're good.
Back green. Back
Back
green.
red, back
One
red.
more.
red.
Back blue. Back
Red's
blue.
there.
Back blue. Hit her out.
I spawned green. I spawned
Oh,
green.
dude, yeah, it's top blue, bro.
Honestly,
One's
I'm
on
fine.
18.
Like, yo, we can get the picture unless you want to go new.
Yeah, we can go new. We can try go new. Let one go old.
Then,
On old. Just go new. Go new.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
good.
here.
just grab time. One's back
One
kayak,
boat.
back kayak.
Yo, two their white wall side.
Both weak. Both weak.
I spawn blue, I spawn back blue.
And at the comps for AoS Midori there. Definitely, I mean, still kind of the same as they were in that first hard point. Definitely a little bit frantic comms and maybe some dead air for really both of the teams, honestly. Quite a bit of dead air as well. But, I mean, on the, you know, not the best end of things right now in the slaying department. It's kind of about even, except for Yen right now. Everybody hovering around that even point and, you know, looking at Yen to step it up. But even despite Yen not having the best map yet again, I mean, it's been pretty close. About 20 points separating both of these two teams. But this is when Monarch can just kick open the door here. They have P3 time. They're set up for new as well. And it's going to be a tough effort to try and break this, honestly. And we'll see. I mean, honestly, Daxi might have just got a god timing, though. He's through white wall. And there you go. He gets the first one. Only one more to deal with in the back, and that's going to be Futures. The rest of the team is spawning out, so Futures, you got to go big. He's able to get one, but not quite enough to flip the spawns as of yet. The spawns are going to be parallel here, though, so it's still a little mixy, a little dicey in the spawn scenario. Daxi shoots a little early, doesn't get the kill, and the trade is coming on in. Unfortunate for Daxi, didn't react in time. Trigger discipline not his strong suit, and it will be Midori. Able to stabilize anyway, despite maybe a blunder from Daxi in the back there. Timing from Futures might work out, though. He is able to get the first one. Shot in the side. Low HP. How long can you live if you're Futures? Just buy time for your teammates off of spawn. And it looks like teammates are going to be here, but you got to start winning some gunfights here if you're Monarch. It's a lot of time you're giving up to Midori on this hill, and we'll see if they're able to break it. This is still a lot of scrap time. Midori can get here. They can even take the lead on this hill. You really want to try and get one last hit. It's just going to be Futures here, and he is swiftly dealt with. And, I mean, Midori already out toward Motel side. They're going to get the first one, and that should spawn members of Monarch out. They got to be careful to not re-flip here. Yen going for the chow. He gets a double in transition, and just like that, the collapse from Midori, Monarch spawn across the map, and that is exactly how you transition those hills right there if you are Midori. Not the best setup on rotation from Monarch. They'll collapse immediately. And now Midori in prime position to hold this. Yen in the back, though. Got to go big here. Gets one. Has some more teammates support to deal with. They'll spawn on him, so... Monarch, you got to try and get a better approach at this break here. Cold-blooded trying to get toward top green to do so. But is he going to spot Yolks? He does. Now the collapse is on in. Two are going to fall. And now just down to Yen in the back yet again, trying to hold the spawns. He's going to be alive for a moment, but the flip should be on in here in a second. It looks like it will be. Yen gets one. Still mixy toward this hill. Daxi able to get one back, but I mean, honestly, with 10 seconds left, scrap time not as relevant as this P1 setup. Midori, they're going to be on the better end of things. As long as they just get some kills in transition here, they can spawn them all the way in the back of green. And it looks like that might be the case. Daxi, unfortunately, I'm not sure what he's doing. Trying to pull out his knife, maybe. I'm not sure what that was, but... we'll see. Monarch on the resurgence now. They got pinned back toward P5, but Jay Hazard with two should flip the spawns here for his team. Dark's gonna be the last player to find the straggler, and he will, and there you go. A tie game on P1. Monarch with the better positioning of the spawns, and we'll see how long they can hold this, because, I mean, Daxi on the route is able to get one. Not enough for the second. So Monarch, they will stabilize. Maybe a little bit of an overchill there from Daxi. Gets the one. Maybe just staying alive next time would have been better, but... it will be Midori on the hill for the moment. Still spawning toward green, but as the clock ticks down, it's going to be P2, really, for both of these teams. Where you need to go big here. Yen able to get one on old, and that's going to reflip the spawns as well. The spawns are kind of all over the place. Neither of these teams really doing a great job hard blocking, but that can happen sometimes with these parallels with white time. But P2 up next. Probably going to be closing it out here. Yokes toward top area. Able to get one on the time. Drops down. And all 4 are going to fall. I believe the Hellstorm coming on out as well for Daxi. He's able to get a couple off of spawn. And now it's Midori. 10 seconds left to close it out here. We'll see if Jay Hazard and crew can even touch the time. Cold-Blooded gets one toward it. Jumping down, unable to get the second one. Futures, you got to go big here. You need to find this 1v1, and he can't do it. Darks is there for the trade, though. Can you stay alive? And no, you cannot. The pinch is on in from Yen, though. But he's going to get caught in transition. And now 5 seconds left for the win here. Monarch, you can't win it. Midori, you can. So you have to play this old time as well as rotate if you are Monarch. And they're running out of opportunities. Hazard, 11 HP. Cold-Blooded trying to go big, but he can't. Future so far out of the play, and that'll be it. It's going to be Midori, and they'll send us the distance. We will be needing that SND, map number 5. After all, a crazy end to that hard point. And what a way to close it out here. I had a feeling. I had an inkling, guys, that we were going to need that map number 5 after all. And I was right. And honestly, all bets are off at this point. It's still anybody's series to claim. A very close map, 233. Even closer than that first hard point. And it will be Midori taking the edge in that one, doing their thing. And I gotta say, Yolks has been that guy for this team in hardpoint, man. We'll see if he can be that guy in SND, because he was doing a decent job last time around, but it's gonna be tough, man. It's not an easy task. You already lost the first SND. You made a huge comeback. It was 6-5 in the end as I pull up the score here. We might be seeing another incredibly close finish here in a moment. And this is a huge one. Reminder, loser's bracket. Loser is out of the tournament. Winner will move on, I believe, play Vortex Gold in losers round 3. So still early on in losers, but you got to stay alive. You got to win to keep your hopes and dreams alive. We will send it to a quick break while we get the match locked and loaded. We will be right back with some more action in a moment. Welcome back, guys, to map number 5. Monarch Blue versus AoS Midori. This has been a very back and forth series. Very, very close. And we'll see. It's going to come down to one map to decide us here. Who's going to move on? So far, Midori, aggressive toward this A-bomb site. Nobody home. So they're just going to get this bomb plant down immediately. Why waste time? Put the pressure on Monarch for this retake. It looks like Cold-Blooded is going to whip out the sniper. I was curious who was going to do it. This gunfight's going to be everything on the pinch, and J Hazard absolutely guns Yolks in the corner. Now he's going to regroup with his team. The time is ticking, though. Cold-Blooded going for the peel, but he's not going to find it. It's going to be Bruxo. Now just down to Yen. 1v2, 20 seconds left. You got to play the bomb. He still has tax to work with, so he could definitely just throw a detonate on the bomb. He's going to get chased out. Nobody on the defuse. Yen going for the shots. Unable to find it. They're not on the bomb yet, and he can't win the gunfight. It'll be Future, and it'll be the defuse coming in from Monarch Blue. And what was an incredibly close round? Monarch, I mean, they just come out. And I mean, it was really J Hazard. I mean, he wins that first one. That opens up the round for you. Winning a gunfight like that, not easy to do. He goes big. He gets 2. Futures for 2, and the retake comes in. Good stuff from Monarch. They'll strike first here. And if you remember back to that map number 2, they also won the first round, I believe, there as well, so we'll see if that continues here. This momentum they're starting to gather. Nades are going to be everything on this map. No trophy systems yet either. Daxie's going to pull out the sniper on the flip side. It looks like Cold-Blooded on the other side is going to have it. Look at this route, though. Aggressive from Bruxo. Yeah, he gets out of there. Doesn't want any part of that. And it's going to be Yolks for first blood down mid. Nice find from him. That is a huge start. And now that gives Monarch Blue, I mean, some question marks they have to deal with. Looks like A is going to be the bomb site of choice. Yolks just patrolling. Yen's going to spot them. He's going to relay the info. Don't die, Yen. Just wait for your teammates. Yolks is here. Yolks going for the chow and the trade. Not going to find it. His pinch coming in from Bruxo, though. Cold-Blooded's going to be watching it. I don't think he's going to get the timing, though. It looks like Bruxo behind him should get the kill. And the last one on the bomb site, Bruxo gets some shots. The trade will land, and that is what happens when you get the first blood without getting traded. Makes your job a lot harder. On the offense especially, because the time is ticking, but not in your favor. So, AoS, they'll answer back with a round of their own. And if it's anything like map 2, this is probably going to go all the way to round 11, I would imagine. I guess only time will tell. I like this camo Bruxo has. I actually don't know what this is. Is this just gold? This is like gold and carbon fiber or something. I might need to get this one. This one looks clean. Might have to ask him. Might have to ask Bruxo what camo that is. Looks like a blueprint or something with carbon fiber. I don't even know. But looks like I'm getting debated yet again with a draw. I'm not sure what's going on with this. We'll see in here in a moment. I'm sure I'll check the chat and probably see something here in a second. But it looks like it's going to be tied up here at 1. I would imagine maybe somebody just lagged out. It's probably the usual culprit, right? Somebody just lagging out, just doing online Call of Duty. Am I right, guys? It is what it is. I mean, people just be lagging out all the time. So, not sure if that's going to be resolved here in a moment, or if that's going to be a longer situation that we're going to need to address here. I don't really want to yap too long if it's going to be a long break here. So, honestly, I'm probably going to send it to another break while we get that situated. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I'll come back with you guys here in a moment with some more details. So, I'll see you guys here in a bit. We'll get the lobby reset in a moment. looks like we are back with map number 5 here, I do believe, as the players are moving this time. So, yep, should have it back in our case, and it's going to be tied. 1 apiece here after the reset, I do believe. So, first to 5 here is most likely what's going to happen. Future, under a ton of pressure toward A, is going to relay that info to his team. He'll dip on out. Looks like now, bomb potentially could go down, but they're not planting yet. Yolks toward outer. Oh, doesn't spot him through the smoke. Nades and stuns are going to land. Yolks through the smoke, gets surprised. He says, surprise, motherfuzzer. 3v3 situation, but the pinch is already on in. It's going to be Daxi now. Last alive, he gets the pinch player, but now with the Dravik going for some crazy shots at range. Not exactly the gun for that range, but goes for it anyway. Lucky to have his life, honestly. But 1v2 now. They're both going to be toward outer, going for the slide chow, get some tags, but now they know he's here. He is trapped toward outer, and he is surrounded, gets the first. But the pinch play works out. And the first round for Monarch after the reset here. And it's again Future with a couple of kills on the round. Actually, is this Future? I feel like this is not Future. I'll check here in a second. Codcaster might be bugging again. I don't know if that's Future. It could have been, for all I know. He had the other camo, so it threw me off a little bit, but I believe it was him, after all. Yes, it was. I was incorrect. Codcaster's right. Wow. No way. Say it ain't so. Some things are, you know, always wrong, so I just expect them to be, but wow, Codcaster being right is a nice change of pace, but nades are going to land. Wow. Absolutely railed by nades there. Future's going to get the 3rd one in a row on the board, but Bruxo pushed up aggressively, gets the equalizer, gets out with his life, most importantly, and Yolks with the another kill. Wow. Nice shots from him. That leaves Future and Jay Hazard split, but Jay Hazard goes for a world tour, and he'll get rewarded for his efforts now, 2v2. Bomb is down on B site, though. But a lot of time to work with here if you're Monarch, so they'll regroup, gather their thoughts, figure out what they want to do, and it looks like they're going to get toward the B bomb site. It looks like maybe a misread coming out from Midori. His bomb is going to go down. Little do they know. And now they've given up their positioning, so now, I mean, that's kind of a blessing for Monarch. They can push up, get in some cruddy corners, but they really don't know where this push is going to happen from. It looks like Yen, looks like he spotted him on the outer. Shots are going to land. He gets it. 1v2 now. Futures getting shot in the back. Bruxo, the timing is disgusting there. I'm not going to lie. Futures, unfortunately, not going to read that one. And here we go. We're tied up at 2 now after the reset. And I talked about it a moment ago. I'll talk about it again. This is probably going to go down to the very last round. These two teams very close in their skill, it would seem. Two all. Bruxo, 2 spree. And it's been a couple of A hits so far for Midori. I'm curious if they go back toward A, if they're going to hit us with another look. And it looks like another look is what's on the table. And I'm curious if the sniper play is going to happen. But these nades, man, they've just been getting cobed. They got to be careful. Glad to see they're at least running flak jackets. They're not getting one naded, but this is a crazy plant. Nobody watching mid, but it doesn't seem to need to happen here because they'll just get the bomb down. And, well, Bruxo should be traded here in a moment. Looks like he will, yeah. Maybe a little over-eager to try and push out that far. And now, Monarch on the retake here. Jay Hazard wins an important first one. Defuse already coming on in, though. That's maybe a little bit too OD, cold-blooded on the bomb, but maybe premature. He's going to get taken down. It's down to Yen in the corner, and he'll get swiftly dealt with. Nice pinch coming on in from Darks. Monarch answer back with a nice little retake of their own. I mean, it was a ballsy plant. I'll give him that. I feel like Bruxo, if you're going to plant like that, you can't go mid there. I feel like you're just going to get isolated so easily. You probably just got to back up toward your side, or at the very worst, you push up and try and get a 1 before you die. Head glitch the bomb, try and pick somebody off, because you're kind of just surrounded. Use the smoke cover to at least get out, but nice retake nonetheless. Monarch, they'll get another on the board. I did like the attempt from Midori. It wasn't all doom and gloom. They did get the bomb down. I feel like just a post plant needed a little work. Now Yen on the outer. Oh, cold-blooded. Almost rips him. That'll be some info gained at the very least. Looks like Yolks gets a nice little stun check for some info, and despite Yen having the info on Cold-Blooded Outer, it looks like A is still going to be the bomb site of choice for Midori here. And Yen is pretty pushed up here. What does the timing look like? What? I think Future either fell off the map or lagged out. I don't know, one or the other. Either way, not great. 2v3 now. Cold-Blooded by his lonesome, but look at who's pinching. It's Darks. He might have a timing here, but no. The timing is better for Daxi. Cold-Blooded for the answer back. 1v2 now. Does he check the corner here? It looks like he does. Wow, he wins it anyway. Low HP. Cold-Blooded going for the turn. He gets the bird. Cold-Blooded 1v3. What a round from him. Just goes absolutely off. Gets all the kills, and this should have been a trade. Daxi, I mean, just absolutely gunned in the window there. He was already low, too. Monarch blue. Thanks to Cold-Blooded in that one. They stabilized, and you almost forgot that Future fell off the map. But I didn't. Don't worry. I'll remember that forever. Wow, what a round from him. And I mean, now, they have that separation that I was talking about in the previous SND. That you really desperately need an SND, like, to give yourself a little bit of a window to make mistakes here. So, despite the scoreline, it's not 3-1, it's 4-2 after the reset here. So, a couple of rounds for Monarch, and they'll close out the map here. Yen going for some pre-fire shots, not finding anything as of yet. Bruxo just chilling in the corner. No sniper rifles, I believe, for either of these squadrons, as look at Darks all the way on the other side of the map, just going for a deep route, so we'll catch up with him in a moment. Bruxo getting tagged incredibly low, and now Cold-Blooded knows they're here, knows they're wrapping back at the very least, and now that should relay info to Darks that he's got a big job ahead of him. He's going to spot a couple of players with their pants down. He gets a double for his efforts. He should get traded here in a moment. Bruxo gets the equalizer, but are they going to read J Hazard? They do. He goes for an overchow, maybe. But they're still pinned in the back of their spawn. Cold-Blooded watching it. Oh, but the timing is horrible. Wow. I don't think he saw that player. And now the bomb all the way going toward A. It's going to come down to timing. Yolks watching the pinch, but Bruxo by himself on A. I want to see Yolks try and get toward his teammate. At the very least, they don't read the bomb yet. They're going to let them plant. So 2v2. And what should have probably been a clean round there for Monarch has gotten a lot more mixy. Looks like one towards side door has been spotted. It's going to be Bruxo. He does get out of the window, but how long can you live here? And apparently longer than I thought. 1v1, though. Cold-Blooded for the answer back. Bruxo, low HP, 12. You gotta try and stay alive, but he's going for the ego chow with 12 HP. Didn't love that decision. And Monarch, thanks to this man on your screen, get bailed out of another round here. 6 spree for Cold-Blooded. Monarch blue on series point now. And we'll see. I mean, Midori looking a little shook in this one. Not as confident as they were on that Colossus, it would seem. And despite Monarch making some mistakes as well in that round, mind you, they have gotten they've gotten bailed out by Cold-Blooded now 2 different rounds in a row, so hopefully it may be a cleaner effort for Monarch to close this thing out, because, I mean, you can't just rely on one player consistently. Not a good strategy. Daxi, going for some spots. He's going to spot some players here. Bruxo with the SMG mid-map. This is not an SMG angle. Surprised he's holding it like this, but doesn't seem to matter. His bomb is going to be toward B, and it's just going to be Daxi here to try and deal with the pressure. And it looks like Daxi is able to get first blood. So, 3v4 now. It's still possible here for Midori. They just got to try and lock in. No scams from Midori from here on out. Yolk's in a good spot, though. He can watch the entire mid-cross here. But it looks like A is going to be the bomb site of choice. Cold-Blooded and Yolk's literally staring at each other. Little do they know. And this timing for Bruxo might be the dagger. He gets another one. Yen in the corner watching the B bomb site. As now the pinch is coming on through. And look at this timing. Yolk's going for a pinch, but Cold-Blooded not going to be able to activate on that, and gets turned on. Unfortunate. Is what it is. You went around the corner. You paid the price. And I don't know if that round would have happened anyway. Would have had to have been an incredible round again from Cold Blooded there. But Midori, they'll shut the door. Still alive in this series. And if you remember back to that first map, or the second map, I should say, it went down to the wire. I mean, it was 5-3, Midori. They won a couple of rounds in a row to gather some steam. So, I mean, we're at that point yet again. Is Monarch Blue going to allow them back into this one? Because Midori, I mean, they're a resilient team. They have shown time and time again that they can answer the call, but it's got to be perfect. Future. Gonna abandon A again. It looks like the bomb is gonna go down early this time. Or at least it should, I believe. As there's the trophy. There's the bomb plant. And here comes the retake. And Yolks, definitely in prime position to shut down any sort of flank coming out. But, I mean, has an AR up close. This could honestly spell disaster if an SMG spots him here. It looks like they're not gonna spot him. He'll get a free kill. But can he live through the second one? No. Hazard's there. Now the pinch is on in. Hazard, what do you have for us on the pinch? Not a whole lot more. Bruxo and the side door are going to get double chowed, so still 20 seconds left. This is definitely still clutchable. Futures, Cold-Blooded. Can you spot Daxi toward tree? The answer is no. Cold-Blooded, though. This guy has been electric. No, almost able to snap on the head of the player window. Unable to find him, though. And we are teetering closer and closer to that round 11. Midori not going out without a fight here. Still possible for them to win it here. A couple more rounds is all they need. 5-4 now. Monarch on the offense. We'll see how they approach this. Looks like B might be the play. Actually, the bomb going mid, though. And look at where mid's at. I mean, Bruxo just running down mid, and he's going to get aggressive. And no, Darks goes big. Shuts down that player. 1 for 1, though. Yolks gets the answer back immediately. Daxi is going to get another one. Wow, in dojo. Huge win on J Hazard, and now the round slows down to a crawl. Darks cold-blooded. The nerves at this point gotta be sky high. You still have one more round after this, but you'd love to end it here. Yolks toward top window, gonna get spotted. Darks peppers him. And the defense is very spread now from Midori. Got one player in each side of the map spotting, but Yen, I'm not sure if I love this positioning from Yen. He might get tagged with a stun, with a nade. He's got to be careful here. Cold-blooded toward outer. Is going to spot one. Inner. Darks, low HP. Can you live for longer than what you have last time? Darks going for the chow. Cold-blooded finds him. Darks gets another one, though. Now just down to Yen. They had the numbers, but they evaporated in front of them. Bomb. Gonna get planted. Win. Does Yen elect to activate here? Are they watching the side door? Looks like he is. He's going for the bomb planter. Gets him. 10 seconds left. Do you go for the plant? Do you go for the kill? He's going immediately for the plant. Smart from Cold-Blooded. Yen. Gonna have to find him now. 1v1 for the series. Cold-Blooded. He's gonna spot him on the bomb. He's going for some shots. Yen not gonna get tagged up, but he gets off of it for the very least. Cold-Blooded. Pistol out. Yen on the bomb. And he's not going for it. He's going for the little snake, but he's not gonna find him. He gets off yet again. 25 seconds. Ring around the rosy. Yen going for it, and he gets it. Yen with the ace on the round. He's had a rough series so far, and what a time to go huge. It's all 4 in that one, and we are heading to another round 11. This has been a crazy series, guys. Make sure to show love to your team in the chat after this map's over. For both of these teams, really, for putting on a show for us. 1 round now to decide the tournament. You got Futures with a little pre-nade. He's going to hit him, and that's going to be a lot of damage. Does he go for a chow off that? He is, but not enough to kill Yen. Daxi going for a nade as well. It's not going to connect, though. J Hazard thinking about going for a pinch, but he'll settle for the lay down for now. Future on the board first. Gets naded, tagged low here. Bruxo going to try and capitalize on the damage, but he can't find it. It's a different player. Yen spots one on the pinch, though. He knows there's one here. He's behind him. Teammate's going to turn around as well. Yen with the pistol out. Gets a couple of tags, but just reload your gun, Yen. You had time to do so. Now you left Daxi in a 1v4. And it might just crumble for you if you're AoS Midori, and it will. Monarch. The exact same situation as map 2. They let their foot off the gas. It goes round 11, and Monarch, they clutch up yet again in a heartbreaking way to lose a series here. If you are Midori, that is just tough right there. You thought you had him. You went round after round after round, but it didn't matter in the end. And I believe that should be the map here. I'm surprised they're not ending it yet. Maybe they're going to play it out. Maybe that was just a reset. I don't know. I assumed this was just over, but maybe my assumption was wrong. I guess we are playing it out. My bad, guys. I was hyping it up like that was the end, but I guess the teams agreed to a full map reset without my knowledge. So I guess we're continuing. So my apologies, hyping it up for no reason. But it is still going to be Monarch. 1 round away from winning it. And it looks like Cold-Blooded in a precarious spot's going to dip on out. Monarch with the numbers advantage now this time. Okay, well, I was going to say this time have the overwhelming advantage, but the bomb's not going to get planted, and Cold-Blooded goes for some style points, and he'll get punished. So, definitely a mistake there. They have Yolks in a corner, too, and he's going to get a free kill here, yeah. I mean, Yolks has been playing this spot consistently. Now, finally, gets paid off for that positioning. Future going for a spot. Some chows coming on in. A lot of tags, but not enough for the kill here. He's going to get pushed, but he wins it. That is a huge one on Yen. Yolks gets the trade. Now just down to Futures. 1v2. He has the bomb on the side. He's got to collect as well. Futures going for a pinch here. He's going to get red. Yolks is here, but Yolks tagged down low. 15 seconds. And I mean, honestly, if you're Futures, you got to go. You got to go soon. I mean, you're running out of time. He's playing his streak, I think, at this point with only 10 seconds left, but I don't know if that's exactly a good idea. You're probably not going to get the Hellstorm anyway. But not a whole lot of options. Ran out of time. Yolks gets the finisher. And I guess officially, round 11 now. Thought they already won the series, but I guess not. And now AoS and AoS Midori. Officially on round 11 now, and officially have a chance again. So maybe a new lease on life. Maybe I was the only one out of the loop on that call. I don't know. But it is round 11, and I mean, looking at the stats, Jay Hazard kind of having a tough map right now. 4-10 right now. They're on the offense for round 11 too, so if he can have a big turnaround in this one, it's definitely still possible. Yen toward outer, going for the chow. He'll get tagged low, and that's not exactly the best chow. You got to be careful here. Low HP still for Yen. He's just going to chill in the corner. Jay Hazard has the bomb, but he is so far up here. He could get caught if he's not careful. But is anybody even reading this in server? I don't know if they are. They should now that Cold-Blooded's here, but this is incredibly tough positioning. Players going to be chiming on in for Monarch here as 2 are going to fall. It's just going to be up to number 2, Daxi, in the 1v4. Yet again, the exact same situation he was in last time on fake round 11. This time, real round 11, and it will be Monarch yet again. The same storyline. Wrong round, same story. Monarch Blue. They'll claim the victory in this series, and they'll take it in round 11, map 5, in a crazy back and forth fashion there. A tough one from Jay Hazard, but it doesn't matter. You got Futures, you got Cold-Blooded, even Dark's getting involved as that one. And AoS in that one, they put their hearts and souls into that series, man. That was an incredibly close one, guys. That was a great series to spectate, to cast, to watch. I mean, honestly, I'm sure the players, even if you lose that one, that was an incredible series, regardless of how you slice it. You guys both played well. And, it went the distance for a reason. Just SND just was not on your side tonight if you were Midori. Just so close, but so far away from winning that one. And that'll be it for me, guys. We'll take one last look at the series and how it played out before we get on out of here. It was Monarch Gaming tonight. I mean, they did their job, man. They showed up. Seemed like it was S&D really carrying them with a little Neslo angle tonight. They did a great job, and they closed it out here at 5, and I got debated a couple different times, but it was Monarch able to close it out regardless. And they will be moving on. They will play the winner. Actually, no, they do play Vortex Gold, I do believe, in the losers round 3. I'm not sure if I will be covering that one as well, but that should be happening probably here in a few days. So be on the lookout for that one as well. But guys, appreciate y'all coming out in the chat as always. That was a fun one. I had a great time. And I mean, those maps, man, they were all incredibly close too. So good shout for both of these teams for putting on a show for me, because yesterday was kind of a one-sided affair. So glad to see some competitive action in this one as well. So guys, that's going to be it for me for now. I do believe I have another series after this, if you guys are interested. It's going to be on the XP main stage here in about 20-ish minutes or so. I'm not sure who's playing yet, but be on the lookout for that one. In the meantime, I will send you guys on your merry way, and have a good rest of your Easter Sunday, guys. I will catch y'all later. Have a good one.
Every day they clocking me. Red alert, I'm the dangerous. I keep that clock on me. And they ain't looking for no choke. I'm just looking out for me. Cause I done did shit the niggas ain't talking about no rapping beat. Boy, I'm talking tragedy, massive, casual. Shit that I can't even remember. Bet they remember me. Shit that happened late in December. I bring that winter heat. Niggas down the whole October to